Welcome back to Crypto Comics, and boy, do I have a crappy comic for you. Remember when we did the Turok Dinosaur Hunter review, and it was completely confusing because there was all this stuff in the beginning about this giant war in the Valiant Universe that we didn't know anything about, and it was absolutely the worst possible way you could start a first issue of a brand new series by introducing all of this backstory that the reader is not acquainted with and that you don't really fully explain. Well, guess what? One of the beautiful people in Webtown who watches these videos was kind enough to turn me on to Unity. This was a major crossover event in the Valiant Universe, and it introduced a lot of new characters to Valiant, including Turok Dinosaur Hunter. While I was digging through the back issues at my local comic shop, I came across Unity, Time is Not Absolute, issue number 0. It was free. I mean, it cost me 50 cents, but it was free when it came out. A way to bait readers into trying to get on board Valiant. And this isn't going to do it. It is written by Jim Shooter, the world-famous Jim Shooter. Drawn by the world-famous Barry Windsor frigging Smith. See the weave. Since the beginning, the Valiant Universe has been building towards unity. Magnus Robot Fighter provided the foundation. Developments in Harbinger, Exo Manowar, and Shadow Man form key elements. In Ray, the stage has been set for the critical role the Spirit Guardian of Japan must play. Archer and Armstrong and Eternal Warrior start with unity. For Gilad, the Eternal Warrior, this is exactly what his entire 10,000-year life has been leading up to. For his brother Armstrong, it is exactly what he spent his entire 9,998-year life avoiding. And for Armstrong's partner Archer, it's cosmic karma. The common thread that knits all of these histories into one is the story of Solar, Man of the Atom, which, in many ways, is the cornerstone of the Valiant Universe. As if you care. The Unity saga begins in this unique prologue, continues through all 8 Valiant titles published in May, all 8 Valiant titles published in June, and ends in a special epilogue published in July. Each chapter is an integral part of the whole, just as every Valiant issue is an integral part of the Valiant Universe. However, each chapter, each title, offers a point of view of Unity that is complete in itself. Together, all of the chapters of Unity intertwine into a tapestry of incredible scope and grandeur. I recommend that you experience all of Unity and see the weave. Sincerely, Jim Shooter. The event horizon of a black hole singularity near what was Muskogee, Oklahoma, April 15th, 1991. Unity Chapter 1, Ends of the Earth. Black. Naked woman in space. Naked woman in space. Naked woman falling above Chicago, Illinois, October 23rd, 1991. So let's be clear. April 15th, 1991. October 23rd, 1991. These dates do not actually matter, but they keep making you flip back and forth through the book as they tell you when all these dates were. It reminds me of Deathmate and how crappy Deathmate was and how Solar, Man of the Atom, was going back and forth in time, and it just drives me nuts. You can watch the hour-long Deathmate review here on Crypto Comics if you must. Huh? I'm naked and falling. What? I'm falling right toward a brand new truck. Oh, no, it's used. It's a used truck. My mistake. Jesus. Hey, my truck. What do you do to my... What did you fall out of an airplane, honey? Or is it raining naked women? Are you hurt? You don't look hurt. In fact, you look good. Better get you inside. Come to Papa. I'll kill you. Does she look good? Really? Does she look good? Or does she look just like him? Do all these characters look identical in Barry Windsor Smith drawn books? Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, I'll kill you with my rainbow prism power. Whatever. How did I do that? More importantly, how did it all of a sudden become night? It looks like daytime here. Nighttime, daytime. Maybe nighttime. Definitely nighttime. How did I do that? Why is the world still here? Very strange. You're telling me, honey. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Muskogee, Oklahoma, April 4th, 1992, 12:03 a.m. April 15th, 91. April 4th, 92. She worked with me, Jeff. She was inside the reactor with me when I was transformed. She had the same kind of ability to move energy as I do, but she repressed it. She was a very troubled woman. I'll say, everything in this house is whispering about the hitting and hurting that went on here. This old record, the Wizard of Oz soundtrack, knew her since she was a little girl. Wow, some horrible stuff happened then. Solar, why do you have this teenage boy up, like, after midnight? Was this a weekend? Someone check the calendar real quick. Tell me if April 4th, 1992 was a weekend. Like, this kid should be in bed if it's a weeknight. He has school in the morning. My guess is that her husband threatened her. An instinct took over. She released enough energy to blow him apart. Then when she realized what she'd done, she allowed the rest of her energy to dissipate. Murder-suicide. No! Murder! She killed her husband all right. Boy, was he a creep. But someone else killed her and kidnapped Pierce's little boy. Is this... Jeff from... Are you sure he doesn't play for the women's soccer team? He might. It was someone else who looked just like Pierce. Another Erica Pierce. Another one? Oh my God, Mr. Solar. Every geomancer since time began has heard the world whispering about a demon who's going to put an end to everything. It's her, the other Pierce. I know it. Oh man, now I get it. And she's already started. I can feel it. We've got to go to where she is and stop her. Where is she? Right here. But not here. Somewhere else. Uh-huh. Have you been smoking those herbs again, son? Don't uh-huh me. I'm not just a dumb kid. I'm a geomancer. I can hear the whispers, and they don't lie. It's the Whisper Campaign. Oh, I see. You're afraid of the truth. I'm going to cry about it now because I'm a sensitive boy. You won't accept it because it means the world is in big trouble again, and it's your fault. Again. What I said about the other Pierce is possible, isn't it? Isn't it? Dude, man, this kid needs a rap in the mouth. Yes, it's possible. I caused a black hole once. It threw me back in time. Given a second chance, I prevented it from happening. Does this take place before or after Deathmate? Because I don't actually know when this was released here. Let's see. 1992. I guess April of 92, right? May of 92? I think that was before Deathmate, the Image Valiant crossover. It's like Solar just keeps doing the same stuff. Oh, open a black hole, go back in time and stop it. Open a black hole, go back in time and stop it. How redundant. But there was more than one of me for a while until we agreed to merge. I never imagined that Pierce was strong enough to survive a black hole. I think I know where she might be. A place that's here, but not here. Take my hand, Jeff. We're going to go on a magical adventure together. This is just outside of reality, Jeff. Sort of the backstage of the universe. I brought Erica here once. Trouble is, it's a big place. It'll take us forever, literally, to search it. We don't have to search from here. I can sense her clearly. This way. Looks like a little pocket continuum formed here in the most sluggish part of the time stream. Are those dinosaurs? Neat! Yay! I love dinosaurs! Oh man, look, Solar! Solar? Solar! Do you know there's guys coming at us? There are guys coming at you, little Jeff. Huh? Oh, better get you out of the line of fire, Jeff. Let's duck inside. Oops, out of the fire and into the frying pan. These aren't real dinosaurs, Solar. They're robots. Good. I hate killing anything. Machines aren't in danger of becoming extinct anytime soon, though. Where did Pierce get all this? I don't know. It whispers stuff I don't understand. Doesn't matter. I'll find out from Pierce. Once I convince her talking makes more sense than fighting. First, though, I'm going to send you home where you'll be relatively safe. No, you're going to need help. I don't think anyone can help me with this. Gilead could help. He's a warrior. Solar, please. There won't be any second chance this time. All right, Jeff. I'm learning to trust your insights. If Pierce was able to create all this, she's certainly dangerous. There she is right there, right? I could get Gilead to come, but how would we get back? I'll give you a hand. Here. Whoa! He literally gives him a hand. Lots of energy in there, Jeff. It'll move the way you tell it to, so be careful. Wow! Uh-oh. Do you need this back to fight them? I'll manage. Here, I'll make a portal for you. Go through my rainbow prison portal, kid. Okay. I suppose it wouldn't do me any good to tell you to stay on Earth and just send Gilead here? Nope. All right, scoot. Gone. Safe. Now. If you're watching, Erica, take a good look at the power you're up against and think about whether you wouldn't rather just discuss this. Prism LGBTQ power activate! Near Holden, Utah, April 4th, 1992, 4:38 p.m. Yike! A phone! I should have asked Solar for a quarter. Nah, he doesn't have any pockets. Maybe the hand will make it work. Yeah, if I knew where Gilead was, I bet you'd take me to him, huh, Hand? At least I know his beeper number. Now all I have to do is wait for him to call back. Come on, Gilead. Okay, anyone who's under the age of 30 does not know what this is. This is called a payphone, okay? It's not just for Doctor Who to travel around in and for Superman to change his clothes in. This is where you go, you put a quarter in this device here, and you're able to make a phone call from the landline. It's called a landline. And you call, and you would punch in your number, and that number would be sent to the beeper or the pager of Gilead, to the Eternal Warrior. He has what's called a pager. Before there were cell phones, all you could do was send a message with your phone number, and they would know, oh, I need to find my own payphone and then call this phone number back. It's, it's very, very cool, right? Very cool. Huh, interesting. Solar knows some other people have powers and stuff who he thinks are basically pretty good guys. I wish I could find them. Zoop! Bring, bring, bring. Hey, that's for me. I'm so confused what happens here. Does he disappear? Does the hand go somewhere? Because he's not here, but now he's back here? What's going on here? Meanwhile, here's a single panel of Solar fighting. Gilead! I was just about to come and get you. I should have done that in the first place, but I didn't know that the hand could do that. Solar's hand. It's too hard to explain, but he needs you. The world needs you. What do you mean you can't come? You have to come. Right now. And then here's the phone exploding, I guess. Oops! Hi, Gilead. Raise a hand against the boy and I'll cut you in half. Jeff, what have you done? Gilead won't hurt me, Mr. XO. We need you, Gilead. It's really important, believe me. You're a geomancer, Jeff. I trust you. But it better be very important. Someone I care deeply about is dying right now because you pulled me here. How did you do that? Is that really Solar's hand? Yes! Please, Gilead! We've got to go help! Why this talk if a good fight awaits? There are no good fights. You've chosen these as allies too? I've heard about this thick-necked Aryan berserker in the Exo Manowar armor. I don't like him. I've never liked his kind. And these renegade harbingers, I like even less. If we're in for a fight, I want someone I can count on at my back. East Los Angeles, 9:40 p.m. Armstrong, how can I fight with you hanging all over me? I'm holding you back for your own good, kiddo. These cult assassins are dangerous. See how the Satan incarnate cowers behind an innocent? Let me go. The second I do that, they'll charboil me with that flamethrower. Last time that happened, my skin peeled for months. Holy! Hello, Abram. Abram, a geomancer, has summoned me to a battle against a power that threatens all the world. That means you too. I need you. Kiddo, this is my crazy brother Gilly. My name is Archer, sir. Do you always appear from thin air? Worst book ever. Yeah, how'd you do that? Never mind. Are you coming? Depends. Is it far away and safer than here? It doesn't matter, Mr. Gilly. If your cause is just, my partner and I will go with you to the ends of the earth. It might just come to that. What did you call me? Let's use the LGBTQ prism power to get out of here. Master Mahmood, did you see that? Satan's brother with the severed paw of a fire demon in his hand spirited them away, I guess. Poor Archer. The Lost Land, Unity, Day 1. We're here! Up here, Jeff. I'm sorry it took so long, Solar, but I got us lots of help. You've only been gone a few minutes. Time is relatively slower here. Some others arrived on their own to help us. I think we're going to need every hand we can get. Ha 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 ha. Speaking of which, I'll need my hand back, little guy. Waka waka waka. And then this is a guy. I think transgendered. I'm not sure. This is a very distinct outfit from 1992. He's rocking the cross colors. We had the cross colors back then. Look it up. Look it up. He's from the television show A Different World, or perhaps Living Single with Queen Latifah. First Solar and those others from 1992. Now Ray, Magnus, and another Gilad from 4001. Erica Love, how can they all be here at once? All times coexist in the outer realities, Albert. But no matter when you enter this land, you arrive in our present. I'll never understand this stuff. Time is not absolute, Albert, except here, in this lost land. Solar once caused a black hole that displaced us both through time, wreaking havoc throughout existence. I've been working ever since then to set things right. That's why I killed your mother, darling. 2 Erica Pierces in the same reality was bound to make things worse. There's no hope of us untangling the mess Solar made, but from here, I can end it all and start again. I will bring order and unity to all existence, and this time, creation shall have a just God. She wants to be God. Okay. Her and every woman I know. Here they come. Be careful. Erica's playing for keeps. Oh yes, this is for everything, Solar. I want you and all you've wrought out of my universe. I have come too far, prepared too well to be stopped. Killing you is the first step. Next chapter. Oh, sorry. Killing you is the first step toward unity. Bum, bum, bum. Next chapter. Eternal Warrior, number 1. And here's the checklist, so check it out. Every comic book, like half the comics in Valiant Universe started based on this whole big Unity crossover, which is stupid. It's totally stupid. Eternal Warrior number 1. Archer and Armstrong number 1. Turok Dinosaur Hunter number 1. He started right after this was done. It's like, this is not how you introduce characters. You don't have a giant crossover and then... An issue number 1 is for a reader to get on board with. For them to get excited about this character and his backstory, not the whole backstory to your friggin' stupid universe. And what's really disappointing is Jim Shooter. It was Jim Shooter who thought this up. Why? Why would you think this up, Jim? This is why Valiant flopped. This is why Valiant sucked. This is why the only Valiant comic I like is Exo Manowar. So anyway, Eternal Warrior number 1, Archer and Armstrong number 1, Magnus Robot Fighter 15, Exo Manowar 7, Shadow Man 4, Ray 6, Harbinger 8, Solar 12. And then in June, you got to buy the next issues to get all of them. And then you got to buy Unity number 1. And at the end of the day, it sucks. In the war all eternity has been leading up to, one man can make a difference if he's the right man. He is dedicated to fighting for the betterment of man. Now the Eternal Warrior joins Magnus, Solar, Exo, Ray, Shadow Man, Archer and Armstrong, and the Harbinger kids to battle for existence itself in Unity. Unity begins in the free prologue. Unity number 0 spans all 16 Valiant issues published during May and June and ends in a special epilogue, Unity number 1 in July. Unity will redefine the crossover epic, even though really it won't. But we got you to buy 17 comics, you suckers. So this really doesn't tell us anything if you think about it. We don't, I mean, this like, This is Unity number 0. This is like where it's supposed to start. This is where I'm supposed to jump on. But all this other stuff has already happened here. Like, what is all this? This already all happened. And then Solar's got to just, like, explain it with this ridiculous exposition. And where did all this start? Where did all this begin? Why? Why did you do this? Why did you do this? This is terrible. It's terrible. I can promise people right now, if you back my comic books on Indiegogo as I release them this year and next year and the year after that, we're never going to do this. If there's a crossover, it's going to be self-contained in a single book. It's going to be this character meets this character. One and done. That's it. The end. I mean, maybe you do 2 parts, but you don't make people buy 17 books to follow a story that doesn't even make sense that nobody even cares about. Ugh. I hate Valiant. Hate Valiant. So stupid. And that's all I wanted to say about this stupid comic book. Now that I wasted your time and wasted my time talking about it, imagine this. I read this, and then I sat down and I read it to you right here live. And I apologize for that. I apologize for wasting your time, but I felt that it was important that we all know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, we can all now agree, Valiant is trash. Yeah, they might have a couple characters that could be cool. They might have one character that is cool. But at the end of the day, this is garbage. This is a joke. This is a cash grab. This is what you call a cash grab. Here, buy these 17 issues and you'll know what's happening. But really, you had to buy like 17 issues before this to even understand how it all started. That's it. We're done. We're going to come back with a much better comic book review tomorrow on Crypto Comics. So stick around. Don't be afraid to hit that thumbs down. If you're new, subscribe. Hit the ding dong for notifications, because it's pretty rare when we have a comic this crappy that we review on Crypto Comics. Usually I only choose the best of Marvel, DC, Image, Malibu, Dynamite, and other companies to share with all you beautiful people in Webtown. You know, unfortunately, I think there are 2 more Valiant books in my collection that I'll go through before the year is up. But, you know, like, this is why. This is why I don't like Valiant. This showed it all right here. That's it. Hit that thumbs down. I'll see you tomorrow right here on Crypto Comics.